something is in my throat. Yeah. Okay, go.
All right, guys. We're just I'm taking this thing off so you can see me better, I think, on the recording. We're inside the Connection Creator Academy, just doing a random meetup. And I haven't seen Marta in literally a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. We had that one live, that random chat that turned into a whole crazy week for you and Dina and everything else. So go ahead. Let's get some value for those that are out there.
Hey guys, where should we start? Week ago, basically, Dina was on a call with Shawn, and Shawn messaged me, "Hey, hop on a call if you can." And I'm like, "I'm about to make my dinner. Can I turn off my camera?" And he's like, "Yeah, just hop in." So I hopped in, and there was Dina. So Shawn and Dina know each other. I didn't know Dina. Dina started talking that she is going to Digital Nomad Summit to Alicante, Spain. And I said to her, "Hey, I live in Alicante." And she's like, "We are definitely meeting up for coffee." So we not only did meet up for coffee, basically, we have been together at the Digital Nomad Summit event, which was for me life-changing in so many ways. And this is the power of the Skool again.
Oh, it really is. It's absolutely crazy. But some people don't realize it because it's different, because it's not like the other social media that you have to just, it's kind of like you're killing time, just swiping.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have an interest here and there. Those that really start figuring out Skool and how you can learn connect with people, learn new skills, new knowledge, new information that you can actually, hopefully you apply it, you take action, and then you can earn money on this platform. I know it's crazy. People don't realize, and it starts everyone's amount of money they want to earn is so much higher than in actual when you first start with earning some commissions. It's small.
Mm-hmm.
You make $5 here, $40 there, $30 here, 25, 10, whatever. But it starts recurring.
Yeah.
So after the first, second month, if you keep going, whoever you brought in, as long as they pay their membership, you're getting a commission. And then you just keep building. And right in the beginning, it could be like $10. Oh, I made $10 last month. But now next month you start off with $10 and you can make another $10. It starts at 20 and it starts snowballing. And it's just something else. And it's amazing how that one chat turned into the ability to meet up, and Dina was a speaker there. What you were going to say something about a speaker that you gained some massive knowledge from.
Yeah. Basically, on that event, there was a ton of speakers, events, workshops, the interaction, the people. I really want to encourage people to go to these digital nomad things. If you are a remote worker and you have the opportunity, the opportunities which you're going to gain there for your future, for your mindset. This is my alarm. We need to pause that.
No, no worries.
It's gonna keep running. Sorry. So the opportunities that you're gonna have there to, number one, you growing, learning from you, growing, the connections, the people who you're gonna meet there. Eventually, those people will realize who you are, and they come to you for your services. So, for example, I do coaching. They also need someone like I needed their services. So this is not only commission from Skool, this is literally turning your community into business because you went to one event, because you attended that one call with Shawn, who knows someone. And the big thing which I've learned was about talking about background. So this was well-known speaker, Timothy is his name. And he taught us one thing, and I truly agree with that. Basically, we all or lots of us, is working from home. And we use to protect our privacy, we use the background.
Yep.
What does it do to you as a customer? What do you see straight away if someone has background to you? Tell me.
You have interest. There's maybe something they like. They might have set it up in a way that starts a conversation.
This was my answer exactly. Hi, Matt.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Matt? We're recording, so
Oh, cool.
we're actually. She was just going over that event that she went with Dina because of the random call that we had that you were part of.
Yeah.
And she's just talking
That is
about
awesome.
it's just, and she's talking about how she was just going into one of the speakers, the value she was gaining with the backgrounds and things. So go ahead, Marta.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, the first thing when we, entered COVID times, we started working from home. And people who were doing meetings were like, oh my God, okay, now there is Zoom, and now everyone is going to my life, my private life. So we started putting on backgrounds, to cover our private life. But his point of view was through that, but through this, you are basically hiding from your client something. What are you hiding? Is it that terrible what you have behind you, the bookcase,
Right.
or the mess that is behind you, you know? So he said, and then you talk, and then suddenly you have half of your hand, or you don't have ear because there is background. And this was amazing. The whole, all I was just laughing at it. And he is so right. What are you hiding? If you don't have anything, make like just literally blank white wall or any color wall, and have that as your background. That way you are not missing hands when you move in. That way you are not missing ears or piece of your face. And
Or a
you are
leg.
showing.
I was going to say, I'm still missing a leg.
And this way you are showing your client that he can trust you because you don't have their background and you are not hiding anything. And this is beautiful way how to basically gain your client's trust. So that was so valuable for me.
That's lots of value, and you took your time to go to a webinar, had open mind, and took information, and now shared it. That's what people should be doing. Like, I jumped on a live today, no idea what was going to happen, didn't know who was going to be there, and another person I knew I spoke to last week, going to be on the podcast this week. I saw him there. I'm like, Thomas, holy crap. Like, I never saw you yet. I talked to you, had a connection call, but it's just powerful to learn from others as well. And Matt, man, he's coming up. His mind's going. He's creating some ideas and he's putting them into effect. He just created a course that you can set up inside your classroom that you can make it a private course. Can you talk about that, Matt?
Yeah. So this was an idea I had this morning, actually, from a coaching call with a client, one of our high ticket people we work with. So it's what it is we realized that we were running everything through Skool because it's nice to keep everything together. But basically, I would send her the call recordings, the recording notes, the weekly plan, any related files. I would send all that in the chat, which was fine for a while. And then we got to the point where there was just so much stuff I was sending her that it was like, it just was hard to scroll back and try to figure out, okay, when did he send that? And where are these questions I'm supposed to reference? And, it was just not a very cohesive system. And rather than try to create something off platform, like using Google Drive or whatever, I said, you know what? We're basically putting you through a one-on-one course right now. And I told her live on the call, I was like, I've never done this before, and I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try it. I said, what if I just built you a private custom course in the Skool classroom for your specific journey? And she's like, oh man, that'd be great. So I started playing around with it, and it works out perfect. Like I can literally put basically I customized it towards how I like it, but you can set it up however you want. And you put folders in there, and each folder can have lessons within it. And so we've got like a folder for our weekly calls, and I can actually post the recording of the call in there, plus the notes that AI takes for us during the call. And then I've got another one for weekly plans, and I can put her weekly action plans as we've got them in there. Then I've got like learning resources, so I can post podcasts or whatever else in there, and it's all just right there, cohesive. Everything's together, everything's organized. And what's really cool about it is, as a community owner, now in my classroom, everybody can see like, oh, this person has a private course just for them. What's that about? Triggers them to want to reach out to us and be like, hey, how do I get in on that? And then we can further to the discussion of working one-on-one together. But today is literally day one of doing it, but so far it seems like a pretty cool system. The only thing I wish there was a way to do was, I wish that she could go in and put in like responses to things or upload her own documents. I've not found a good way for that yet, but I did tell her, hey, if you have things you want to add in there or responses, just send them to me on the chat and I'll copy and paste them over. So that's kind of how we're managing it right now.
Now, a question with that: is there a way if you play off the freemium, if you have a free, premium, and VIP, the main feed is for free. Can there be another feed for premium and another feed for VIP, or no? I don't think so.
No, there's not, unfortunately. I thought there was, but it's actually just for admins versus members. I do wish, though, and I think Skool could build this in if we just get the ideas to the right people, but I do think they could probably build it, because when you go to set up a tab on that discussion board, there are options that pop up. I think they could easily add that option, just like in courses where you could select for members on a specific tier. Because I do think that would be really helpful, just like a private discussion board / chat room for your VIP members.
And then another thing I was thinking about, I learned recently, and I got rid of it. Anyone that's the owners out there, stay with just monthly. Don't do the yearly. And there's a reason behind that. If you do the yearly, if your amount is too large, it's going to hit them hard in a year from now. But if you do a monthly, it's just recurring, just like a gym membership. If it's 25, 10, 30, 50, nobody realizes it, and they just keep paying it. So that's another rule. Another way of thinking is the paid in full for 1 year is good for some people. Like I know Marta does that for some communities, but she also shows up every day. Those that are not disciplined, not motivated, is not a good play. So I guess when you're talking to certain people, they're like, look, you know what? Let me take off the yearly and just have them pay monthly. So it kind of gives them, one, you have the pressure because you got to pay every month to get involved, or you're not in the community anymore. You have to drop it. Oh, my landscaper all of a sudden wanted to stop by. So that was a key thing. Another thing is, man, Hermosi and Sam Evans had that last Skool games event, and it's a 2-hour event, and people are like, oh, it's 2 hours, and I did a post about it, and Matt talks about it, and it's not, you don't have to sit there and watch it for 2 hours. Like a movie, you're going to sit there and watch for 2 hours. In a podcast, in an event like that, you just put it on, pause it, put it on, pause it. I keep it on my phone, keep it open, go back to it. Sometimes it closes out, and I'm like, shit, where am I? I got to remember what time it was, and I just go right to it. But man, the value in that is so powerful. But people say, I don't have time to watch it. I'm like, you gain value if you engage for a period of time and then get back to it later. So it's just something you got to spend some time to really invest in you. That's the focus. Is everyone has to invest in themselves.
100% on that one. People often ask how long. So how long was it for you, Shawn?
For me, it took that 2 hours, probably took me 3 hours. It was like a little 20-30 minutes here, take care of something, come back, kids fall asleep. Or when my kids fell asleep, I got a good solid hour straight. So I must have been chopped up for like 30 minutes here, 10, 15. Then I was able to get an hour to finish it up. But it's just like, my goal is like, I want to finish this because the value in there's no structure in those meetups. You have the opportunity to talk to Hermosi and Sam Evans, the one that creates everything, the mastermind behind everything. You can talk. And there was people that weren't going to talk in the beginning. I'm like, oh my God, you got to open your mouth and just start asking whatever you want to ask because they're right there in front of you.
Beautiful.
It's just crazy. But I'm also wondering how we can do something like this, but only for a select people. Can you do a private call like this and record it?
I do know that yes, you can. I think
I think
actually,
you definitely can.
because doesn't Ryan do that in his community where he's got like the premium member calls and only premium members can access it?
I was thinking about maybe it's something when you go into the calendar.
Yeah, I'll bet it's in there when you build the event. You give it access to certain people.
It must be. That's because I was thinking I want to start doing something like that, and only people that will get the access to it would be the ones that get that link, and you can share that link to certain people.
And if you do this through Zoom simply as a call and record that one,
you could always do that, a Zoom or a StreamYard. I'm trying to stay on platform more often, but
yeah,
also, I mean, Sam Evans was saying, "Hey, we're not going to be there, and we're not as great as Zoom, but we're good." He's like, there was a musician that wants to jam out. They wanted to have a guitar. They want a guy doing drums, and they're all over the world. But they want to set a thing up like this, and it doesn't work well acoustically when everyone's with music. But you can flip a switch inside of the settings to allow musicians to use it inside of Skool. And everyone's like, and Sam's like, I don't know exactly where to go. He's the one that created it, but he can't. He doesn't go through the flow. But he's like, if you want to use that or just use Zoom. He's like, I don't care. And Hermosi's like, that's powerful to have a owner of something that's telling you, hey, I'm here to help. I want to help you. If you're using my platform or if you can use something else, it really doesn't matter. As long as you can get something that you want to accomplish, make it happen. That's where it's at.
And look at our colors. I mean, look at your t-shirt, look at my t-shirt, the color of it. That's the action taker color.
Yes. Yes. I mean,
sitting over here all gothic.
Today,
taking action on the impossible. Look at
he's got it on. He's always got to get your brand on. Always have.
I'm actually about to throw on this weight vest, so that'll add some color.
Wow.
That's why I liked being home today. I got my workout in just a little while ago. I'm shocked and I'm surprised. Like I thought maybe being home, I'd be like, all right, I'm just gonna keep this recording. Keep this go live button from 9 o'clock this morning. I just kept it and I had my camera off.
Okay.
And a couple of times I turn it on just to see if someone pops on. And I'm like, man, nobody's doing it. And you reached out. You're like, I'm gonna get on there at 2. And Matt reached out. I'm gonna get there around 2 or started at 1. He's gonna do it at 2. And I'm like, cool. At least I know some people are coming. But I'm like, okay. And I saw this live in another community inside of the that speed run community. I was like, I'm gonna go on it. I'm like, and I know there were people on the platform, but that's where they should probably share. I don't know how they can do it. Is if you can find out who's in your community at that time. Because it says they're on Skool.
They're online. Isn't it when you are in your community and then you see who is online or how many people is online? I think that's that, isn't it?
I don't know. I think it's like it's if they're on the platform itself. That's what I'm thinking it is. I'm not sure if it's because if I go
it's like just on Skool is what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's 15 online inside of Evolve. If I go into the Academy, we have 2. And it only which is weird. Look, as Marta which is weird. Marta and me, and not Matt, but you're in the thing because you jumped on this. So
Oh,
it's
that is
very
weird.
odd. Very odd.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's good to
Because I
learn
was
these
thinking,
things because I'm still learning Skool, like how it operates and all that.
mm-hmm.
You need to jump
Wonder if it has to do because
jump
I'm
on
on my
Michael.
phone.
It must
Try
have
to,
switched out. It must have switched. Yeah, it's a
try
possibility.
to jump on Michael. I'm also trying to like get bi-weekly calls. Like, tell me your story. Let's share the story. Let's have a chat. What was it for you this week? Whether it was your wins or what did you learn from it? And then at the end of each month, I'm gonna announce person who will get a reward 30 minutes coaching with me.
That's good.
Nice.
So if you like, guys, have a look in my community. There is a poll, like which day suits you best for the call, whether it's 2 of us on a call or 5 of us. This is what I've done.
That's awesome. Matt, shout out Impossible Performance.
Yeah, guys. So, actually, here's what I'll shout out. We actually have a brand new free community called the Impossible Collective. Anybody who was in the Orion Collective before, it's now been switched over to the Impossible Collective. It's a free community for us. We basically wanted to have a space where, because Impossible Performance is really our hub for coaching and working one-on-one with people. And then we wanted to have a hub for people who basically our audience as a broader collective could have a space to come in, connect, hang out. It's really more of kind of a fun social space built around their personal growth and development, less on the coaching side in there. But anybody who wants to check out the Impossible Collective, it is totally free to join. I'll put the link somewhere. You can hop over and check it out. And it's really built to help you build the individual who builds the outcome. So if you like what's happening there, then you can transition over to Impossible Performance, which is the more private, exclusive coaching community for finding that highest potential.
Beautiful.
It's awesome. Yeah.
And I'm going to shout out to Matt because you have just put on yourself a heavy vest, right?
Yeah,
and
it's about
while
40
you
pounds.
put on yourself that heavy vest, you are still able to talk, where I would be like, You both have gone off on the mute for some reason.
Okay.
Now
It's funny because when I was a power lifter, I was about 40 pounds heavier than I am right now. So it's just about how I used to walk around all the time. So just getting better, getting more conditioned, getting
Shawn,
a
you're still on mute.
little healthier.
That's
Can you hear me okay?
powerful right there. That's freaking awesome. That's awesome. Yeah.
So I thought that is pretty awesome to do that. Yeah.
And
I remember Pink, the singer, she had once performance where she was like flying in the air and singing, and she was straight away as she landed after her song, she's like, sometimes it was like, as she was like flying on those ropes and everything, but she did it.
yes, yes, definitely. Now, yeah, I wanted just to see people. This is what it's all about, guys. When you see that live button, join it. You can meet people, you can grow, you can collaborate. It's what it's all about. And I definitely, I'm gonna chop this up, use the bits and pieces for marketing inside of Evolve for our communities, and definitely take it to the next level. But it's all about connecting, guys. If you're a teacher or a 9-to-5er looking to turn conversations into income, that's where my Connection Creator Academy comes in. We could teach you all the skills to allow that to happen. Meet great people like Marta and Matt, and continue to build your brand, build your lifestyle, and change the game. So I want to thank Matt for coming on. Comes home from work, dumps on this, goes, throws a freaking 40 pounds of weights on his back and his front, and he goes for a walk. And then Marta just shows up, takes chances, makes things happen. So I appreciate both of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's blast. Thanks for
you.
doing this.
You are amazing, Shawn. Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, anytime. We'll make this happen. Let me know when you guys are live inside yours. I want to get in those, and we'll keep crushing it, guys.
Yeah, and today's the last day for $10 a month pricing,
Yep.
right?
Last day,
Yeah.
last time. It's jumping up. So anyone you know, get them in. Otherwise, hey, we're all getting bigger paydays. So it's
Yeah,
happening on May
absolutely.
1st.
Good on you.
Well, that's what I realized the other day, Shawn, is somebody could literally join today into NMI Connection Creator Academy, pay $10 a month. Tomorrow, they could get somebody referred and get the affiliate link. And already from just one referral, they're making money off the
Yep.
platform and not even paying for a membership.
Yep. That's
So it's
how you got
crazy.
to think of it, guys. You come in, you invest, you bring a couple of your friends into those communities, and it's free, and everyone's enjoying it. It works. So thank you guys for being here. See you guys all soon.
Thank
All right, see
you.
you
Ciao,
guys. Have a good
guys.
one.
Have a good one.